We'll be on soon, guys. We're just setting up. Sorry guys, it's taking us a little bit of time. We've never done this before. Valorant Tourney for me anyway, so I'm setting it up. Yeah, the weird thing is, I'm trying to make one of the people on the chat a mod. The weird thing is, I'm trying to make one of the people on the chat. We're just gonna get started on this. It's really weird how I can't. I'm trying to make. Just gonna get started on this. See if I can figure this. I'm trying to make. Just gonna get started on this. See if I can figure this out. For some reason, Twitch interface has changed. For some reason, Twitch interface has changed. For some reason, Twitch interface has changed. We'll get started. I know the game is still being. We'll get started. I know the game is still being. Neutrophil's helping me. The game is still being. Neutrophil's helping. Can ban somebody. I can report them, but I can't make them a mod. Ban somebody. Thinks I can report them, but I can't make them a mod. Ban somebody. Thinks I can report them, but I can't. Oh, mod. There you go. They hit it. Anyway, it's there now. What's up, LC Walker? Thanks for the follow. It's there now. What's up, LC Walker? Thanks for the follow. It's got 17 viewers. Very cool. What's up, LC Walker? Welcome, guys. Try out. Alright guys, let's do this. What's up, DJ Boyo? We got a few followers here. We got 19 viewers now. I guess there's some good interest with it. That's awesome to see. And rising the views. So let's get our admin on here. That will be Neutrophil. So Neutrophil, hop on please, and then let's chat. Who is our first match? We got 4 teams today, right? So maybe we can kind of get that sorted out. Let me go on. There he is. So Neutrophil, you are on now. Tell us about the 4 teams that are playing tonight. We don't have any graphics set up or anything. This is a last minute thing. So Neutrophil, tell us about it.
Well, we don't have any names either, so it's pretty casual. But
all right. Well, I guess well, that's true. We're just gonna name the 8 players. So why don't we, you know what? We have intros for the 8 players. Most of them anyway, right? But we can kind of show that. That's for sure. So let us go through the 8 players that are playing tonight. You know, so this is, there's an echo? Are you guys hearing an echo right now? Was that an echo for, my mic volume is low too. So hold on guys. You can see we're so not set up properly. Hold on. Okay, there's no echo. It's just the volume is a little low supposedly. So we'll do our best on what we got. Okay, so anyway, the players that are playing, that I know are playing. The youngest. We'll show you guys the youngest that's playing. Well, actually, I don't know how old Stu Blue 888 is playing. How old is Stu Blue? Neutrophil.
I do not know.
Okay, well, you can ask him real quick. But I'll go through the rest of the other players because we don't have Stu Blue's intro. But the players that are playing, let's start off with my co-admin.
Neutrophil.
There you go. That's the first player that's playing. And Neutrophil is teamed up with I believe this person.
Miguela.
There you go. That's team number 1. Neutrophil and Miguela. And the other one,
Dark Menace.
there you go, guys. And Dark Menace is teamed up with who? Neutrophil?
That would be Little Reaper.
Okay, now Dark Menace is teamed up with this guy, the youngest, I believe.
Little Reaper.
So 7-year-old Little Reaper's in there. And then the other ones that we do have for this quick tournament is
Spaghettio.
And he's teamed up with someone new who we don't have graphics for yet, but his name is ETTTT. Okay? Welcome, ETTTT. And so we also have
Regret.
and Regrets teamed up with Stu Blue. All right. And there's one more team I'm missing.
Nope, that would be all of them.
That was it. Did I go through all 8?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you go, guys. That would be the 8 players that's playing. And there's no team names. It's just them 2 each. All right. And so we're good to go.
All right. ETT and Spaghettio will be co-casting this game.
There you go. That'll be good. So let's hop on and let's get them on here. If they have their cams, great. Let me hop on and turn on the my cam. So, if we can get them on the stream channel. There you go. There's the. All right, so we got Neutrophil. You're co-hosting this one with me, by the way. And tell us about the rules of the game. Like, how is this happening? Like, what are we doing? All that good stuff.
Alright, so each matchup will be 2v2s, first to 9, and attackers will just be limited to planting at one site, just to keep things fair. But that's all.
And how long are the matches? Like, how long do you think it?
I would guess anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes.
Look at that. We're showing you the whole screen. You can see we didn't really super prepare for this, but there it is. And I think we're ready to start, right? I just have to invite. Right, we got casters. I didn't hear from them. Let's go here.
Hey.
Let's go hear from our co-casters. I think that's Spaghettio.
Yep. And ETT also.
Yeah, hello.
Here.
And ET. There you go. Guys, excited to hear you guys cast this. You certainly better than I would play
Yeah.
this game that much. I just kind of play it and get told what to do. So I just know that you do shoot people and do stuff, right?
Yep.
Those are the important parts.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's 2v2, so it's not as complex.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, so let's go. I'll join the.
I've already sent the invite.
Right, so let's join that party, and I'm in there now.
And then
Okay.
kind of burgers.
And I'll be observing, and hopefully I do observe this properly. Trying to
You'll need to
remember
click play first.
all the rules. So you guys can see the players that are playing on the first side, the attacker side. The team is Stu Blue, who we don't have his intro.
Regret.
Teammates with this guy, Regret. And on the defender side,
Miguela.
it's Miguela. And teamed up with our admin.
Neutrophil.
Alright. And I'll let the casters take it away and start talking about the game, the matchups, etc.
Well, first you should try and click on the little triangle under it's Dendo's name, so that way you're going to observer, because right now you're on the defender team. But other than that, yeah, I mean, with 2v2 we were saying the advantage is mostly on the defender side.
Yeah.
But it's definitely winnable from attacker side. I think it's a lot easier to get momentum going from defender side, especially early on. So the advantage is definitely in Neutrophil's side.
Yeah. I think definitely if the attackers decide, if they can play really well and they can kind of just stop the defenders from completely sweeping in the beginning, it'll be really good for the attackers, because once they get to the defender side, they'll have a huge boost, and it'll be a lot easier for them to take rounds. And so far, it's looking like Phoenix and Cypher from the defender side, which is a good defending comp. Cypher is really strong holding sights, and Phoenix is really good with his flashes, and he can help hold and stop plants and stuff like that. On the other team, we have Breach and Jet, both two good characters for attacking. So
Yeah.
see where this
Breach
one
and
goes.
Jet is kind of an iconic combo for attacking. They use it in a lot of pro games too, in like the big teams. So they might be able to pull this one out, even though they're on the attacker side.
Yep.
But we'll see. So I think the way it works is they do A and then B and then A and then B, kind of like if you ever played Wingman in CS:GO, but it alternates sites.
Yeah.
And then also, unlike Wingman in CS:GO, you're allowed to go around the whole map, and you're not just limited to one half of the map, even though you can only plant on one side. So there might be some flanking action going on.
Yeah. And, definitely maybe some big play like coming through mid, getting a lurk, and then getting any kills they can.
Yeah, we'll really see that.
Definitely be good.
That goes there.
So it's looking like the attacking
This
team
goes
is
here.
deciding to just take a more frontal approach here and just both going through main.
Well, if you see, Neutrophil has the one-way smoke up for the entrance.
He does have the cage. So if they walk into that and he gets a good angle on it, that could be really big.
So yeah, he can see their feet, but they
Flash
can't
down
see
the
him.
side.
One enemy
Miguel with a
remaining.
good pick
Last
on the breach
player
being around,
standing.
and traded by Stu Blue. Now it's a 1v1. Stu Blue is so low. Neutrophil might make something happen here. He's opting to run away. Taking the orb, getting another ult point. Running back. Cypher doesn't have much utility left. His tripwire is gone, and so is his cage. So it's more of a plain gunfight now.
Oh man, you see with the headshot right there. And
Right,
then they'll take
headshot.
round one from the attacker
A
side.
good run from attackers. And now we should be moving to.
So here you're going to see them force, so they're going to spend most of their money this round, which means they're not going to have, at least Regret is not going to have enough money to buy an assault rifle next round,
But he has a big boost this round.
which means they're most likely going to win this round at the cost of next round, but we'll see.
Of course, yeah. So it seems Jet isn't opting to take a force here, and he may be doing this for the reason of, he could buy a normal rifle next round, and he's just banking that his teammate will do a lot of the work and get most of the kills this round, so that they'll have
Yeah.
a stronger economy this round. So it looks like Miguel on Phoenix is sitting on logs.
Has another one-way going.
Pretty sneaky position. If she sits here and plays her time right, she may be able to get a good pick here. She beats
Last
out,
player
gets a good
standing.
kill.
One enemy
Hits him
remaining.
once, hits Jet once.
Spike down
Leaves
B.
Neutrophil in a 1v1. Once again, Jet is super low, but she did pick up Breach's Spectre, his gun. Once in the smoke.
Oh man.
Neutrophil misses.
Oh, there we
alright.
go.
And he
There we
refragged.
go. Yeah.
Good
So
play
as you
from
can see
the
there, they won that game around for better positioning and just knowing where the enemy was.
and good tripwire placement from the defenders.
So now this puts the attackers in a really bad position because at least Regret spent most of his money last round, and so the defender side is going to have a big economic boost this round and be able to buy full guns.
And it seems that Neutrophil is going to be keeping the Spectre that he got off Jet last round, and he's going to bonus that. So his plan is that if he wins this round, he'll have a huge money boost and have like a crazy.
He'll be
amount
fine for money for the rest of the side, basically.
of entire half almost. Because right now he still has 4,000 credits, and if he wins this round, he'll probably have around 7,000. So he's doing really well.
And then Regret's forcing again, so losing this round would really be detrimental to them.
But Jet did use her ult. So she gets 5 knives, and they do basically as much damage as a rifle.
Yeah, it's like a
Really
gun,
strong.
but you can fire it accurate at full speed, even while you're in the air and stuff, but you only get 5 bullets.
Doesn't see Phoenix.
Last
Jet on
player
the site.
standing.
Gela gets taken out by Breach, who takes the site. Oh, Neutrophil.
Oh,
Spike
Neutrophil cannot be
planted.
missing these.
Flawless.
As you can see there, there's the jumping shots you get with the knives.
Yeah, you can jump and be fully accurate with the knives. But that's a really good run for the attackers, taking two guns off of them, off of the defenders, and now having a money boost, having an economic boost.
That's the problem with Jet and Breach. Breach has the ability to go blind the site, so if you saw their neutrophil in heaven, didn't have any vision, it was stuck there as Miguela got caught out and died because of the blind from Breach, and Jet was allowed to just dash on site very fast and get back there, so he could they could kill Miguela.
That seems like they're both going to be forcing a B main. No, there is a trip on the door, and there was another one-way from Cypher.
Miguela in another sneaky position here.
And Neutrophil holding stairs. He's holding the angle to swing off of Miguela if she gets peed. Breach done to market. It doesn't seem like they're gonna check him. So, was it they?
Last player
okay,
standing.
nice. Sneaky position by Miguela.
Miguela gets both!
Two. Huge 2K for Miguela. That's a big play. Very good timing on that play, and in a nice spot too.
The problem with 2v2s is for most, if you're only limited to one side, there's only one or two entrances they can come from, and the attackers are always coming from the same main entrance. So, which gives the defenders quite a big advantage. So if they're gonna want to win here, they're going to want to go around maybe through mid, maybe through cat, maybe through all the way through B and hit a big flank. But they're not going to be able to just keep winning these rounds if they're going down in the front.
They seem to just want to steamroll into sides from both main, which, you know, isn't very... They're not thinking too much about that, probably, but they still have a chance.
Off your feet!
And they're using the breach ult on
There comes the breach ult, which will knock everyone up and make it very hard.
Well stunned, Jet's on site.
One enemy remaining.
Hit low, but still alive. Miguela looking to make
Last player
the
standing.
breach. And now has her ult, so could ult onto the site.
So this ult means as soon as she dies, she'll respawn back where she was a few seconds ago. So now she knows where the Jet is.
Flashes around the corner.
Spike planted.
Not flashed. Oh. Loses the 1v1. Seems like Jet takes the round. Attackers take the round. But very good try. So now,
See here, I'd love to see them go through mid,
yeah.
Yes,
but
this should do.
it looks like they'll just be going right down the middle
This is
again.
a
I'd like to see them go down mid, and the economy on both sides seems equal. But the thing is, the attackers have somewhat of a shield. If they lose this round, it doesn't really matter for their economy. If they lose this round, they'll both have enough to buy full rifles next round, and but the defenders won't. And also, it seems like they're going to be taking more of a mid position this time. So both seem to be walking up mid here instead of going straight through B main. Walking up mid. Now they don't know that the trip is there, and they don't know that Miguela.
One enemy
There's a free
remaining.
catch on Miguela.
Gets caught by trip. Looks like
And
Cypher.
Neutrophil knows where they are, and they don't know where he is. So he definitely can make quite the play here if he gets to jump on them.
The Neutrophil is in a good position. They have no clue where he is. Now he's walking towards stairs. He's backing right off the CT. He might get a sneaky angle into the Jet here. So he's sitting CT. He's walking on
Spike
the site.
planted.
The Jet lands.
Oh, and there we go. Just aim tooled out.
Another good run from the attackers.
Stublu 88 is definitely looking very strong going into this tournament.
Yeah, Dubu looking strong.
They're looking very strong. Do we know if there's a losers league or whatever it's called?
I think it's 2 rounds.
A losers
We're
bracket?
doing
I
it
think
GSL
it's-
style, which is winners play winners, and then losers play losers,
Yeah,
and then
it goes to yeah.
yeah, it'll
It's
be like that.
self-elimination.
Okay. So at the very end, does winner of losers face winner of winners or no?
The winner of losers places the loser of the winners.
Okay. Alright. See those one ways coming in again. Those smokes, what they make it so is the attacker side cannot see anything, but the defender side can see their feet. And then use that to aim for them.
Last player standing.
Good kill.
Spike down A.
Holding with a Bucky. It's really hard to push these close angles when the other person has a shotgun. Jet swing.
Last player
That's going
standing.
to go up, but good
And there's a
trade.
shotgun play with Neutrophil.
That was very smart of him. He somewhat baited his teammate, but once she died, he knew that the Jet wouldn't be looking where he was, and so he swung out and he gets the kill spree while she's distracted. It's very good.
Yeah, it's a wonderful play, especially since they had much less money. As the shotguns are a lot cheaper, and generally a lot worse than the assault rifles. For winning that round is very good for
Close
them.
close range holding them is really good. Like on a save round where they don't have as much money, that play holding really close is really smart from them.
See, regrets going up through mid with the bomb.
While Jett is
Miguela
pushing
might
mid.
wait this time.
So there's
If
no
regret
trip on
hits the
doorway.
tripwire here, then Miguela will get a free kill on him and get the bomb down. Oh,
He doesn't see her.
Last player
oh
standing.
that's so sad.
Unfortunately,
Miguela
he
died.
3 HP. Oh, and Jett gets the kill on Cypher.
That was a very close round. If Miguela killed him there, it would have been winnable.
It was a
But
smart spawn by Miguel, but very unfortunate. Once again, that's going to not be great for the economy of the defender side, but they still.
but
have...
now we see
Ooh.
Neutrophil coming out with the operator, the heavy sniper rifle in this game.
I don't know why he isn't buying heavy shields, but he's buying halves for some reason. But he now has the GOP, which is a one hit to the body of the attacker, and it also seems like he's going to be peeking A main quick into the Jett. So let's see how this goes.
Played quite a few practice games with
One enemy
Neutrophil,
remaining.
and I know he's
Early
quite
pick
good with this
Jett.
assault. With this thing.
That negates the Jett ult. That's really big. So it seems like Breach is going to take the orb, and he's going to start backing off. It seems he's going to favor a flank. No. So what he just did. Oh. It seems what he's trying to do is maybe fake a rotate and then come back to main. But it seems that he's going to go up cat now. Oh. No. So I think he's going to decide to fake the rotate.
He's very confused right now.
I think he's a little scared right now. He doesn't have his teammate. He's a little frightened. He doesn't have he'll use half his abilities, but that's all right. So he's gonna use his last flash on sight. Never mind, he did not flash.
And there we go.
Good op kill.
That's the
Beautiful
problem with
round.
Neutrophil. He's very scary when he gets one of those snipers in his hands.
Yeah.
That's definitely his best gun. So far.
Yeah. Very dangerous with that.
Good work.
Very good
Good
round
work.
from the defenders, picking
Good
back up
work.
the momentum, keeping the
Good
game
work. No.
Now forced to go B again. Will Neutrophil opt to hold close
Going
or
C.
peek something with the op? We will see. It seems that he's gonna hold the A main angle from CT with the op and wait for them to peek. This is very good.
The operator sniper is very good in 2v2s because they get countered by smokes, and they did not pick a smoke on the enemy.
Unlucky whip. Rushes on side. Miguel is backside and they don't know that. He's going to flash. She missed the flash.
One enemy remaining.
So she unfortunately misses the flash and flashes herself, but that's unlucky.
So Neutrophil is in quite the bad position
Spike
here. It might be better
planted.
for him to just save, but we'll see.
There's 2 opponents left. It seems they're gonna sit on site and just try to wait them out. He doesn't know where both are. He only knows that one's on site and the breach in his head. He doesn't know where he is.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
good pick on breach. Only one more. He's using his ultimate on his body, so he's
That
gonna
gives him vision of where the other player is.
It's only for temporary. So now he has no clue where she is. Even though he's slightly on her right, she's now looking at stairs. Neutrophil pushes on the site. They're playing ring around the left. He doesn't see Jett, and she gets the kill. Good round from the attackers.
Definitely.
Very smart. Pushing on that site and holding that down. Ooh, but in a change of hands, Jett now has the operator. And Neutrophil is put back to using a rifle, and because he doesn't have the money to buy another operator.
So if we see Regret and Stu Blue take these next 2 rounds, that will be game.
It's true. Not quite match point though, but
It definitely is still recoverable
it's
for
very recoverable,
Miguel and Neutrophil.
of course.
If they were to just win one of the next 2 rounds,
Yeah.
then they'll be in it for the next side.
Mhm.
And that's definitely a comeback angle.
Definitely looking. They're still in a good position to take this one back. They just need to get 2 more rounds. Another
They're
flash
both
on site.
playing in some new angles they weren't playing before.
Oh, he gets tagged through the smoke once. Health bar got hit got once, and he's half of his shield. So
One
he gets hit with
enemy
a trip,
remaining.
And a good swing from Neutrophil.
Spike down
He has the
A.
op, now we
Last
do.
player
So now
standing.
it's only up to Neutrophil, and Jett has
He's playing a new angle, watching just the bomb here.
Seeing cut.
Jet doesn't see the camera. As you can see, the camera just pointed out where she is. So Neutrophil knows where she is, and he doesn't know where he is.
Yeah. So Neutrophil's gonna play a smart spot position here. He's just gonna sit and cat and just hold because he knows if he peeks this op, he's gonna not win because it's really hard to peek that gun.
So
now
he's
gonna-
watching only the bomb. So, oh, never mind.
Now he closes the door, walks out on the side. So now Jet knows that he's on his right, as he just broke the door, and he's watching. He faked the plant. Throws the smoke. Neutrophil walks into the smoke and swings.
And gets him while he's planting the bomb. He does get the operator back, and now this is definitely comebackable. If they finish it 6-6, it's a great spot to be for them on the comeback.
Yes, a very good play by Neutrophil. Really smart to swing out of the smoke there while he knew he was playing.
Last round
and
in the
Miguel to
half.
finish out the round.
If it gets to 6-6, it will swap over, so Neutrophil and Miguela will be on attacker side for the next half. And I think they definitely have the advantage because Jet and Breach are both characters that are very strong on the attack, but not as strong on the defense.
But on the flip side, Cypher himself is a very good character for defense and not for attack. So it's kind of a double-edged sword in a way. And Neutrophil, you see him dropping himself a Spectre in market. That's just in case he needs to switch to a close range gun, so he's gonna drop his operator and pick up a different gun to use that for the round. So
because you don't want the sniper right now.
Neutrophil watching mid sees that both of them are in B main, and Miguel holding stairs. Jet uses her Qs with her ult to look. The ult missing Neutrophil.
They completely missed the ult on Neutrophil.
Oh,
He misses the up shot.
Unlucky whiff. Both are on site now.
They're gonna rush down Miguela.
Miguel.
Oh, she's out. She's going back in with the ult.
Oh, unfortunately misses.
So as you can see, she's back to life. They're both gonna go in here.
Another
If
miss.
I were Neutrophil, I would be taking the Spectre here.
Spike planted. One enemy
Oh my God,
remaining.
Miguel
Miguela gets one.
Miguel gets one and flashes the other.
Last
runs
player
away,
standing.
Gets killed.
It's the 1v1 for the half.
Oh, misses again. She used half of her knives. She has no knife left and only a gun now.
Cage triggered.
Neutrophil only with one shot left in his gun. He reloads. It seems like he's going back to pick up the Spectre. Jet's holding a close angle on the close left.
Jet is low on health and he's full
Sees
HP.
her walk in. He knows she's in the smoke. She goes left. Doesn't know
And
he's
he
coming
gets
in
the
and
kill.
gets the kill.
There it is. 6-6.
Third of the
They're
round.
tied up at the half with a nice comeback there for
Yeah,
Neutrophil.
good comeback from the defender side.
I
Now-
would definitely say the advantage now is in Neutrophil and Miguela's hands. Because although Cypher might not be the best character for attacker side, I definitely seen
Switching
him do some things
sides.
with it before.
Well, we gotta switch now, guys. So as close as you can get, right?
Yep. 6-6 coming into half. It's first to... Wait, is it win by 2?
It's just 1 by 1.
Or it's just win by
yeah.
1? Or it's just... Okay. Is it just first to 8?
Yeah, I believe so.
So at max, we'll only be seeing 3 more rounds. So this first round is really, really important. Whoever wins this first round will take momentum of the game really quick, and we'll be able to force Spectres like an SMG next round, and we'll be able to carry the momentum and maybe just win the game. So
Yeah, I definitely would agree here.
this
Whoever
round's
wins
really
this first
exciting.
round has a major advantage for the next one and for the rest of the game.
And it looks like Jet's gonna peek A
Is
main.
Stubu taking a big advantage or big?
He gets hit once. It's a big chance, but he doesn't get the kill, and he does lose about half of his health, which is really bad. Now Breach using his concuss and walking back. Jet is unknown. They don't know that she's in this corner. Miguel flashed, but unfortunately Regret accidentally flashed his teammate. Does Miguel
Last
know that
player
he's there?
standing.
No. Cypher peeks. 24 HP. Cypher is very low.
Cage triggered.
Jet flashed himself.
One enemy
There
remaining.
we go. Oh, that was so close.
Play by
What a
Stubu.
sad round to lose.
Here.
Very close. Neutrophil almost closing that out. He was 24 HP.
Now this is gonna
Very
be
close.
very hard to do. Playing pistols versus some machine gun, or SMGs and shields.
It seems that the attacker side, Neutrophil and Miguel, are opting to force. Miguel with the Spectre and Neutrophil with a Marshal. While the
What's
other
very
side-
confusing here is Stuplu is
Yeah, he's still
not
buys
buying
it.
a submachine gun, even though they can
That
just
could
take
be-
this game right here with this round.
That could be a huge misplay from Stu Blue. That could end
Let
up
me
losing
show
the
you how
round
the
in the
boss
end.
does.
If they flank through mid and he doesn't have that gun and he gets killed, it'd
Here.
be really bad. He still peeks B main.
They're going through mid play here, and none of them are watching mid.
They have no one watching mid, but it seems Stu Blue might be sensing something that they might be going on mid. So he goes to market
Both
to
rotating
watch
over.
mid. He's pushing up. He hears them running, holding a close angle. Miguel peeks.
One
He
enemy
kills Stu
remaining.
Blue. But Miguel very low.
Neutrophil is stuck with a sniper here.
Careful now.
So
One enemy remaining.
watch this.
And he
and
wins
a
the round.
good trade
What a
from,
beautiful sniper play.
Neutrophil. A good trade from Neutrophil. Closing out the round, making it 7-7.
7 to 7,
point
as close
winning
as
the
you could
game.
possibly get. The problem here is that Stu Blue is still not forcing. He is not spending all of his money, and this is the last round of the game. So that's very confusing to me.
Oh, and it seems like Miguel is opting to buy Neutrophil a gun. So now Neutrophil has full shield and a Vandal.
Yeah,
Well, the
Stu
other
Blue is
team
saving
only-
on the last round. Very
He's
unwise
saving him the last
decision.
round of the game. So that's questionable. Oh, he buys a judge instead. Now he's a shotgun. He's gonna hold the close angle. That means he's gonna opt not to peek out.
It could if he force of habit
They
for him.
walk up together. Miguel is gonna flash this first corner. Doesn't flash Stu Blue. They still
They
don't
don't know
he's
he
in
has
that
the judge.
corner. But
An auto
Miguel
shotgun.
gets
Last
out,
player standing.
and a
One
quick kill,
enemy
gets
remaining.
instantly traded. So
Spike
now it's
down
one-on-one.
A.
This is the
One-on-one for the
in the
game. He doesn't know. None of them know where each other are. Well, they know where Neutrophil is. But...
So Neutrophil hurt him, broke the glass. So now he has the advantage.
And now we see the play.
To win
They
the
take
game.
the win with a beautiful comeback for
That's-
Neutrophil. And that's
A
GG's.
good comeback, and that's gonna close out the game there.
I believe, unless they're playing best first to 2.
Isn't that
Are
first?
we playing win
First
by...
to 9.
Oh, it's first
Oh,
to
it's
9.
9. I thought it was 8.
Oh,
That's why they were saving then.
that's fine. So it's first to 9 actually. Oops. But that's still very good for the for Neutrophil and Miguel. That's still a very big round to win.
Yeah. Of course.
So now it's gonna end up being match point for Neutrophil and Miguel, while Stu Blue and Brett are going to still be 2 off winning. Jet's watching mid, Stu Blue watching mid. Doesn't know now realize they're both B main, and Miguel pushes out to logs. Doesn't know. Oh, he knows he heard her. He heard Miguel.
One enemy
And gets a
remaining.
good pick on Neutrophil and gets the second. Big
There we
play
go.
for Blue.
8 to 8. Now this one for real is the final
Match
round.
point.
This is the match point for
the
both
match point.
teams.
But you can see that Neutrophil and Miguel don't have as much money. Miguel
Yeah.
can't buy a gun.
Miguela will not be able to buy an assault rifle and full shields and all of her abilities.
Yep.
So she's gonna opt to
I
get
need
a
to drop.
submachine gun and full shields here.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, she's buying
Alright, yeah.
full shields and a submachine gun. And you can see that both sides are, using all of their money and buying the full rifle. So now it's coming down to A. It seems that Neutrophil is opting to lurk mid. This could be a big play.
This is what I was talking about earlier. If you go in through this midpoint, they're not gonna watch it. It's a lot
Yeah.
longer time of a walk,
Mhm.
and it won't be as expected.
So it seems like Stu Blue is opting to go watch Cat, but it seems he's having second thoughts. He's turning around. He might go watch main.
Blue might catch
Might catch
Neutrophil on here.
He doesn't know he's having. He has
He's
an
gonna
angle
walk
on him.
right through the vision.
He didn't see him. Stu Blue didn't see him. This is a huge flank from Neutrophil. Wait, but he hears him.
Last player
Oh,
There
standing.
we go.
Great pick
That's
from Stu
definitely
Blue.
not what you want to see here.
Now it's up to Miguela.
Miguela definitely could take the 2v1 here.
She could take the 2v1.
She'd need to try.
She ults on the site. Doesn't know that Breach is on site. Breach, but it's too late. They're both pushing A main. She throws a flash.
You're looking the other way.
Jet whiffs her knife.
Oh, there we go.
Stu Blue, and that's gonna be GG's.
That's gonna be GG's.
Good.
That was
play.
a great game to watch. A
Yeah,
very
that
close one
was-
up until
that
the
was
very
pretty-
end.
Very close one.
That was pretty cool, guys. Nice job, and looks like our champ.
Last
Wow,
player
champ, our
standing.
first winner, first round winner.
Yeah.
That will be Stu Blue. And of course, the teammate.
Regret.
And now, let's get the other guys set up.
Yep.
Let's take a look at the them on.
Yeah, I believe they're still muted.
Hi guys, while we're getting this set up,
Yo.
Miguela, let's chat with you. Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Tell us about the game. What did you think?
very scary.
Scary.
Very, very scary because it was so close. My heart was stopping. I felt like I was gonna stop.
You were the last one standing there on the final one, and yeah, it was. And Let's talk to Regret really quick too. Regret, what did you think? What happened there? Walk us through the last two.
The last 2 rounds. Well, I mean, for the whole game, I actually didn't have much time to practice with my partner because circumstances. But I think overall,
30 seconds
we had a
left.
pretty good combo. Some of them were good, but honestly, I think that I just got outperformed. But I'm lucky that I did.
Well, that's
Yeah.
kind of how the Breach Jet works. I mean, you're kind of more support to him, and he can get the work done. I love to see that combo. That was
Yeah.
great.
I guess you just hit all your utility keys and then your jet gets kills, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
of course.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. So congratulations, you guys are in the winners round. Neutrophil and Miguel are not eliminated yet. They will face whoever loses the next round. So no one's out just yet, but they're one life away from being out. So, and you guys, Regret and Stu Blue, are now in the winners round. So you'd have to lose 2 to be out. So you're not completely safe yet either. So we'll get the next match set up. Thanks for a good, really close match for us to watch. And so, who do we have next, Neutrophil?
That would be Dark Menace and Little Reaper versus Spaghettio and ETTT.
Ooh. Alright, so those were the casters before. I guess Neutrophil can help cast this one along with Regret since you guys played, right? So, let's do that. It's first to 9, basically. And let's get the game set up, ladies, gentlemen. Now let's get them there, get their cams on too, by the way. So let's get that set up. There you go, guys. You see them set up the cameras. You got Little Reaper, Dark Menace, ETT, T's, multiple T's there, and we should be getting Spaghettio coming on soon.
Can I get back? Add back. All right, cool.
Alright, we got Spaghettio on, aka some other name, Scarlui and Plane and something else in the game. ETs is here. We got Dark Menace and Little Reaper. Neutrophil will be casting along with Regret. So we'll let you guys take it away.
Alright, starting now.
Alright, Neutrophil. Loading up into the game. On bind. What do you expect to see with the team composition
Wait.
there?
Can you guys all
I'm-
hear me or just?
I'm definitely expecting a Euro play out of Wise Guy, or also known as Spaghettio. This is definitely the Euro
yeah,
round.
for sure. You know, man, if I had a nickel for every time Wise Guy plays Yoro. Oh man, you called it.
Yep. Oh, we see
Okay,
double
and then we
duelists
have
with attackers.
all of the locks. Alright. So yeah, so we have 3 duelists in this game, and
Wait,
Brimstone
can you
as
hear
the
me?
lone controller on the defender side. So we'll see how we'll see how these team comps affect the game. There are 0 duplicate agents, so we're gonna have unique abilities all around.
Alright.
On the attacking side, though, right now, I think I favor the double
Yeah.
duelist team, solely because that they're on the attacking side as 2 duelists. In my experience, controller isn't like a very good, I guess, category of agents for
Oh,
defense. I
Can you
think
guys hear us
controllers
or
are
no?
favored a little bit more on
Yeah, they
attack.
can, they
But
can.
we'll see what
That's
Little
up.
Reaper makes of it. Expecting some one-way smokes
could
out
hear-
here short.
Yeah.
They can hear us.
Alright, let me change it then.
Alright.
There.
Attackers aren't really posturing anywhere yet. Looks like they're still setting things up. But alright, here we go. The short push. Let's see if Little Reaper pulls out that one way you were talking about.
Oh, looks like he missed the one-way, or maybe he didn't intend to make a one-way at all. But he definitely knows that there are some there, because shots are being returned. Alright, seeing a nice flash come out. Oh, Little Reaper did not expect that Yoru teleport. Now it's all up to Dark Menace. Both in U-Haul. Pushing out on different sides. Dark Menace is a really nice position here. They won't expect him. Oh. Sees the peek on Phoenix. Oh man, it's the duelist. Okay, so that was okay, so that was pretty good. It was a pretty telling first round. I think Spaghettio, also known as Wise Guy, likes to be very aggressive with his teleporter, and I think that ETT also like kind of plays a little bit more, I guess, standard, you could say, standard Phoenix. But overall, good round from the attacker's side.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think
crush
their
her
Phoenix
radiant
plays
heart.
really well with the Yoru, so yeah, their aggressive playstyle is gonna pay off. We do notice
Right,
this long lurk from
It is
Yoru on A,
very. Oh, right.
although he does give away that he's on A with that teleport.
I guess he does actually. And noticing that, Reyna as Dark Menace as Reyna looks for him on the flank. They're about to meet.
One enemy
Who wins this battle? And it's Dark Menace.
And he gets the Spectre too.
Right. Gun upgrade is very important in the second round, where Dark Menace only has a classic, and gets caught off guard with that Phoenix flash, and is
Great
eventually
aggressive push
taken out. Yes, it was very smart from ETT to push out like that, where Dark Menace wasn't expecting. But now it's back to A, and we'll see how the defender side changes up their defense on A after they lost last time. If you remember, Dark Menace actually pushed up into showers last time, and that's how he got himself into a 1v1. But it looks like he's doing that again.
There.
And we see the same play from the attackers. Right? Looks like, yeah, they're still deciding.
Yeah, still the same.
Launching smoke.
Okay, well they made their presence immediately known. Little Reaper falling, actually no, taking a very aggressive position outside of U-Haul. Okay, they're on site. Attackers are on site. Dark Menace is on a very long flank. Little Reaper is waiting for his chance,
Player standing.
and it's not gonna happen. Spaghettio finds him on the other side of U-Haul. They're on site looking for Reyna, but Reyna's on a very long flank around A short.
Spike planted.
Oh, does not get the kill. I just want to point out that Yoru, or Spaghettio as Yoru, got 2 kills that round where the person he was shooting was not looking at him. So, I can't tell if this is good or bad Yoru play, honestly.
This is incredible Yoru play. You don't usually see any value out of these teleports, but he is definitely comboing it well with their pushes and
Honestly.
yeah, punishing Dark Menace and Little Reaper.
You can tell he's perfected his craft,
Yes.
truly. Alright, so we're back on B. After an unsuccessful attempt to hold A twice. We'll see what the defenders can make of this. Reyna with a very aggressive push out of U-Haul. ETT with a
Joke's
fantastic
over.
Phoenix
You're
blind.
dead.
Alright. Okay, looks like they're just trying to push out into site
Pardon
using
their
all 4 of their flashes. Actually, not all 4 of them yet. They still have 1 more remaining. They find Dark Menace in a corner, but he's likely going to move.
Last player standing. One enemy
Good
remaining.
catch by Little Reaper.
Very, very, very. So, it's funny, we were just talking about the perfection of the Yoru craft teleport, and then he teleports right in front of Little Reaper, so... I mean, I'm not so sure how I feel about that, but it's not as if ETT can't clutch this out, but he does not, because Little Reaper is just... His aim is impeccable, and he catches... Right. He catches ET, trying to hop out of hookah. Not gonna happen. And the defenders put themselves on the board. Now it's back to A. You think we're gonna see the exact same strategies coming out from these teams?
Hey, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
I mean, I guess so, but looks like something else is about to break it, and that something else is Dark Menace pushing up with blind in hand and judge in pocket.
Probably looking for a quick dismiss kill. And
Right.
good information.
Quick dismiss kills are always good. Oh. If that was me, I would have totally gotten baited by those footsteps. Oh no, Little Reaper! That's not where they're coming from, man. And now Dark Menace is in a really bad spot. He has a judge, and it's long range, and he has his knife out, and it gets shot. So, I mean, judge is good sometimes, but it wasn't that. That wasn't it for the judge. So, I think Dark Menace will think twice about pulling out the judge next time.
We do see a forced buy by our defenders. Trying to get
That we do.
momentum.
Yes, and momentum is actually what they need. I think if they can start holding the duelists back, and duelists start like finding out that wait, this isn't working. I think that'll be very, very good for them. Nice smoke into heaven by Little Reaper. Spaghetti-O coming in with a Yoru ult, actually.
Good scout. Does get info on Little Reaper.
Oh, Little Reaper.
Player standing.
Oh,
Good chip damage though.
It was pretty good damage, but in the end, two people on either side of him was too much. Oh no, that was good. That was a pretty good bait and switch actually by ETT and Spaghetti-O. With Spaghetti-O peeking out as soon as ETT went away. But all in all, not a bad round from the defenders. Just not able to get the score.
We see the attackers are very well off in their economy. They probably won't have to worry about anything for the rest of the half.
Honestly, you're right. And I feel like you cannot, or you definitely can't say the same for the defenders, as one of them is on Classic and nothing else.
Last player standing.
And the only one with a Spectre and Light Shield has just gotten taken out in the middle of the site. So it's going to be very hard for Dark Menace to pick up that weaponry from showers. Okay, he hears the plant,
Spike
hears him going
planted.
to event, sees Phoenix, does not get the pick. Okay, picks up the Spectre, even though it was unlikely that he was able to. Knows they're both heaven. Oh man. Honestly, I don't know how ETT does it, man. Like whenever I flash as Phoenix, it's so hard to get value out of them because your opponents are always expecting it. But just like how Spaghetti-O has almost perfected the craft of Yoru, ETT looks like he knows what he's doing with Phoenix, being so unpredictable with him.
There.
Now this is interesting. We see the attackers setting up on A. Oh, never mind. They're going back to B. Probably forgot.
They probably did.
There.
Okay. These are very interesting positions for the defenders. Both of them look like they're camping right outside of hookah. Actually, Dark Menace running back onto site, where Little Reaper will hold his position. Also, good to note that once Little Reaper knows where one of them is, he will be able to ult them. Dark Menace not able to get the trade off onto Phoenix, but both of them are pushing onto site now. Gets a good flash as the team flash comes in from Phoenix, and it's a clutch for Dark Menace. That was insane.
That's a very important round for them. They need to get both on the board and money.
If you notice, I think Phoenix actually flashed his Yoru there. Did you see that? Because I'm pretty sure. Because Yoru was walking out of that. Can we get an instant replay?
Maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future. Okay, so that was a good round for the defender side actually. Very good round as you mentioned, because now they have their momentum, which is exactly what they needed. So looks like a standard. Oh, there's another team flash again. They got to be working on that.
You're dead.
Okay, and this is very nice positioning from the defenders. One of them is looking at dice. One of them is in showers. There's a very nice ult on short, but they are not there anymore. They're on site already. So, flashing into site, trying to find out where they are, and not expecting Dark Menace on dice.
Down A.
So both defenders are in shower. Last attacker is in U-Haul, and looks like they don't know where he is yet, but they do have spike down, so they can just play around that.
True, ETT is on the clock right now.
Well, with a minute to spare, but
One enemy remaining.
oh, sees Dark Menace through the wall.
Spike.
That's unfortunate, to say the least.
Oh,
Yo, Little Reaper
unfortunate.
catches ET off guard, gets the kill, gets the Reaper Vandal skin, he deserves it. Little Reaper cannot be stopped, neither can the defenders since their momentum is back. Despite that though, the attacker's Econ looking pretty spicy right now.
There.
So, if the defenders can get this round, I think that it'll be very good for them, because then the attacker side econ becomes a little bit shaky, a little bit harder to buy, whereas the defender side becomes you can have at least one more round of fluff on econ, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, looks like Spaghetti actually misses Dark Menace in the corner. They know where he is. Little Reaper watching. Dark Menace looking at both sides at once. Does not know where to look yet though. Catches Yoru in CT. Knows where the second one is. Little Reaper predicting the flash. Backs up. And once again, it catches him off guard. You never know where Little Reaper is going to be.
Little Reaper.
That was an insane play. Are we gonna talk about that?
That was pretty good. Little Reaper dodged both flashes and comes out and kills Phoenix right and like she just beats him in the back, man. There's not much more to it than that.
Just played him like a fiddle.
Seriously.
We do see the operator buyout of Dark Menace pushing up aggressively.
Right. Well, if there's one way to ruin your econ, it would be that. But luckily, looking at the money, I think he actually forced Little Reaper to buy that for him. So, okay, Little Reaper about to find two in showers. Dark Menace knows this and is watching the angle, but there are two flashes simultaneously coming out of showers. Let's see what Dark Menace can make of it. Not much yet. Retreats into U-Haul with the operator. 4 shots left.
One enemy remaining.
Phoenix blinds himself and gets shot. Very nice, very
Spike
nice.
planted.
Knows where the second is. Throws TP, however. Pushes with the TP, which is a bit questionable, but alright.
Spaghetti will have to get close range here if he wants to win this duel against this operator.
Oh man. You're right. But, you know, the Classic can never be underestimated. Classic is a very good gun. Dark Menace getting a little bit thrown off by footsteps from Yoru. Spaghetti-O, the master of Yoru, and is now realizing that he is very much so on the clock. Tap Spike, looks at Heaven.
Unfortunate, look away.
Footsteps! It was the footsteps! The footsteps are so good. Alright, that's a very good secure win by the attackers. Not letting the defenders' economy or round count get out of control. Now it is the last round, so we will be seeing full buys coming out from all the players here. Dark Menace opting for the Guardian over the Spectre, which is a choice I respect, especially without skin. But we'll see what the defenders can make of this last round of the half.
We do have a Phoenix ult here, probably gonna ult out of hookah, try to get them space on the site.
Likely.
Joke's over.
And there that is. There's a flash out by Spaghetti-O. Checking corners, checking more corners, checking 2. Finds a Spectre on the ground, but isn't able to get the plant off. Now we have 2 players, both on the Elbow side.
Standing.
It's all up to Little Reaper, right underneath Hookah. Will they expect him? No, they will, because that little Reaper, as soon as he was blinded, died, and that alerted him
Switching
to his
sides.
presence. And now we're going to defenders with a score of 4-8 match points for defenders, or the formerly known attackers, rather.
Alright, we're gonna have to see the attackers pull 5 wins in a row.
Five wins in a row is a tall order, but with Little Reaper and Dark Menace on your team, I think it will be possible. Let's see what Spaghetti and ET have on the defensive side as two duelists.
There.
This is totally doable if they actually take this pistol round.
It's our
Quite,
turn.
quite. But it's also important to note that if they do lose this pistol rounds are very hard to secure for any team. It is over. So, flash out of showers, seeing nothing. Knows they're both probably shorts. Flashes once, flashes twice,
Last player
catches
standing.
both at the same time. And there are your winners. ET and Spaghettio win the first game. And actually, it's double elimination.
Alright, that's the game.
That was a very fast game. Compared to
There you go, guys. That was a pretty cool game to watch. It wasn't as close as the other one, but it had some exciting moments. What do you guys think?
I think it had some very good plays, both from every single player in this game. But overall, it was it felt not as one-sided as it possibly could have been, but there was a lot of good plays from both teams.
Great. So let's chat first with ETs here. What did you think? What was the important moment there for you?
I don't know. I think they played a part, or was it? We realized early, whenever we would go A or just in general, we realized that Dark Menace was gonna flank through the direction we didn't come through every time. So we kind of just decided that we'd push the site together and then just kill off Little Reaper, and then we could plant in a position where it's favorable that we know he's coming from a different position. And you know, we kind of just learned how they played, and it was a good match.
Dark Menace, did you sense that was their plan?
Well, their plans were kind of erratic. They were just like full rushing with flashes any site.
And so Spaghettio, what did you think? You know, you guys had a plan. It kind of worked out, right? What else did you think was great about it?
Well, I think it was looking a little bit sketchy in the middle, and then ETT was saying we should just play together, and then after we started playing together, it went a lot better. So I think that's a good strategy to do for the next one, just playing together, both people at like the same area, instead of spreading out. And I think that'll help us win the next one too.
Well, the winners match is coming up, and I'm sure they heard that comment. Little Reaper, what did you think? You had some nice plays there. You won like 2 in a row. Really clutch stuff, right? What did you think? We're getting some audio issues from Mr. Little Reaper here, but I guess we can ask him again before. Oh, never mind. He dropped off. Anyway, guys, that was pretty cool. Cool match. We'll get on the next one. Admin, let's go.
Alright, we are setting up this next match.
So our next match is the winner's match. And that would be the team that we just saw win the last one. That would be ET's. We don't have his intro. And of course, his teammate.
Spaghettio.
And in this one, the defenders is we have one of our other players.
Regret.
Along with one of the new FSL players. It's Stu Blue. So winner's match coming right up, guys. Alright guys, this is the FSL Valorant tournament. It's a 2v2 tournament for players that are playing in the FSL regular tournaments that we have for StarCraft. So we do these once in a while, where in between some of the season games for StarCraft, we do plan on playing Valorant, Minecraft, some other games, maybe even Overwatch, right? So just to rotate things around. The season for FSL started, by the way, and we'll have that back on Wednesday, so catch us on that. But tonight is 2v2 Valorant winners match. Regret and Stu Blue versus Spaghettio and ETs. So they're setting up. Let's wait for their cameras and then we'll get started.
Alright, we are finalizing map picks.
Hey guys, welcome. This is a special 2v2 Valorant mini tournament. It's just 4 teams tonight. It's a special event for
FSL Season 4.
Alright, it looks like I am solo casting this. You do see the same aggressive double duelist comp out of our defenders, so let's see if the attackers are playing.
Well, I'll be helping out with some of the audio, some commentary, some simple commentary. We'll leave the strategy and technical details to you. Our map here is Breeze. So does this mean anything if Regret and Stu Blue are taking a while to pick their players?
They are likely discussing their comp. But we
There
do
it
see
is.
them.
There it is. They finally made the selection.
Good combo of aggressive plays and defensive, the kill trip.
And here we go, guys. We should have pretty good ping here. We are in the... Most of the players are local, at least in the Virginia area.
And here we go.
As I said, this is the winner's match.
FSL Season 4.
Hey.
Alright, the attackers are looking for a straight up cave rush onto A. They have their turret to cover their flank.
Yeah, and we actually have the camera working for Stu Blue this time, so he is here. Let's take a quick peek while the game is starting. Alright, so you know at least one of these teams. How do you expect this one to go?
One enemy
We
remaining.
definitely see a defender
Last
win, but
player standing.
good trade.
Spike
by,
down
Regret.
A.
No info on the Yoru. He's clearing his corners and going for that flank. Although Yoru does give away his position with both the teleport and the
Spike
gunshot.
planted.
Out of charges.
Oh, wow!
Regret does
he
win that aim
actually-
duel.
Yeah, he wins that even though he was, you know, Spaghetti had him straight in his sights, right?
Yeah, Regret even gave away his position by pulling out that swarm grenade.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that happens to these players, because that happens a lot to me. I feel like I got the guy on sights, and he still outshoots me. I don't know how that happens,
Here.
but that does happen.
Alright, we see the B push now. Looks like the same kind of setup, to, turret to cover the flank, and attackers holding pretty passive actually.
What do you think about this map? This is favor that strat?
Yeah, this map is very wide open, so playing passive is good if you want to pull out the long range weapons. Just keep your distance from your opponent. Just deny them space
Blocking
without
sight.
having to directly attack them. They do get the plant down. Yoru is on the flank, kills the turret, but then teleports out to fake that flank.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Oh, but again, Regret takes the win over Wise Guy.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Regret.
that's some nice plays there.
And the spike's still in base.
You guys had a close match with Regret and his team.
Yeah, I am pleasantly surprised by this the score so far
Keep up.
because in previous scrims, Miguela and I actually performed pretty well against
One
Regret and
enemy
them.
remaining.
Oh, but they just line up there.
Was that Regret again? Who did that?
That was his partner, Stu Blue. They
oh,
just
Stu. Nice play. Stu-
defenders just pushed up and lined up.
Yeah, just. Alright, well, a quick 3-0 lead already.
Going C.
And last time we saw a quick 3-0 lead, it was cruising all the way to the win.
Right. So we see Spaghettio with the early operator buy. It's gonna hold this long angle here. And this time the defenders are actually gonna hold a little more on site, probably adjusting from their previous losses. Stu Blue does take heavy damage here. There's no healer,
One enemy remaining.
and he's down to 1 HP.
Last player
But he does get
standing.
Now operator is the worst gun you want to use against the 1 HP guy, but he does hit the shot.
Oh, nice shot by Mr.
Spaghettio.
And they get on the board.
Unfortunately for them, the attackers have plenty of cash, so they really don't have to worry about buys.
And that's because they saved, huh?
Both saving and also them pulling those first 3 rounds. They have a huge lead. We do see the Killjoy ult is ready, so they'll probably push up aggressively and then get a lot of space out of that ult. We do see Regret on the long flank here. He does hear the teleporter from Yoru, but does not know where it is. Attackers are taking their time here.
Last player standing.
Huge pick by Jet. The lone operator is stuck on that site.
One enemy remaining.
Does
Spike
get the pick
down
there,
A.
and it's probably expecting that flank since Regret has been taking forever to move. Both players see each other.
I'll handle this.
Wise Guy ults to both escape and also get some info.
I'm back.
And another
Anyone
nice
else thinks they can
play.
kill a guard? Portal closed.
Spaghettio.
2 in a row.
They're making their comeback.
Got the nerves all sorted out there, I guess.
Alright, it looks like Stu Blue is saving and probably going to combo with his Jet ultimate. Both attackers have their ults, so they can totally take this site even if one of them's saving.
Let's fly.
I mean, we're looking at the point of view of Stu Blue, and it looks like we know what we know. Is that a trap?
Come on, let's go!
Oh, we see the aggressive play by Phoenix, forcing the attackers to back off,
One enemy
and does get a
remaining.
free kill, but is quickly traded.
Misses that shot.
Portal
That's a hard
closed.
shot.
Regret's trying to decide how he wants to take this. He knows they have an operator there, and they're pushing up. So he's gonna take that long flank. But Phoenix is ready for it, moves over, and is watching the flank from mid.
Oh!
Good chip damage on Regret. And now they know where he is.
And he's pretty much trapped, right? He had. What can you do in that spot? What can you do?
That was pretty good play by the defenders, or the attackers there, rather.
But if you're on Regret's side there, what do you do? I mean, you really don't have a choice, right?
Well, once he took damage mid, they know he's there, so he either has to fake a rotate, or actually commit to a rotate, maybe through the defender's spawn, since that area was unwatched. But it was pretty difficult, and he doesn't have all that information, so.
Let's take what they have.
And the 2-on-1
Yes.
and damage already too, so.
Yeah. Did you see Operator out of
Last
Jet?
player standing.
Oh, nice.
And wins that op to Oh!
And that was Regret with a nice play.
Defenders were definitely not expecting that that aggressive op buy.
Regret.
And we have a pretty close game here.
Yeah.
You see Phoenix holding a closer angle, so he doesn't have to worry about that operator.
Now for those watching, these shields just prevent and give them time to get ready. So, and now the match can start.
Wise guys holding mid, making sure no flanks are underway. The attackers are taking it slow and preparing for that killjoy.
You should run.
And there it goes. Defenders are forced to back out of that bubble.
And tell us more about that bubble. What does that do?
Well, after a short delay, anybody in that bubble will be stunned. They won't be able to attack, and barely able to move.
And then it's easy kill, I guess. Sitting duck, right?
Yeah, so the defenders definitely don't want that, so they just back off.
Back
Gives them
off
good
until
space.
it expires, basically.
Placing
Yep.
swarm grenade. Last player standing. One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Oh, but he got him. Play. By Mr. E.T. So, this match will tell us who's gonna be first place for this.
Yeah. No op buys this round. Neither side wants to risk their entire economy.
And guys, this is the winners match in our first ever 2v2 mini tournament for Valorant.
I'll return. Decoy.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade. Last player standing.
Got him there, waiting.
Attempting to swing there, but Phoenix was totally ready for that. He does pick up 2 kills.
That was a pivotal 5th win. But the way things are going, it's been neck and neck. I wouldn't be surprised if it becomes 6-6 later or 7-7.
Here.
Alright, the
Jump.
attackers do appear to be forcing this round. If they lose it, they're gonna be dead for the rest of the half, at least in terms of economy.
Oh, let's go.
Still blue!
Huge aggressive push up.
Last player
And
standing.
nice job by Stu Blue. He gets the first shot on the first opponent, but then didn't kill it, and then finishes off the other guy. And like I said, 5-5. You know, these guys are neck and neck. Very evenly matched. They're doing their thing.
Alright, nothing too strange. We don't see any mid flanks, long flanks. Always straight up pushes to site.
And why is that strange? Explain to us.
Well, we see that it hasn't been working for the attackers every time, so They haven't been trying anything new. They don't know how well their flanks are going to work. And it becomes pretty predictable for the defenders.
Now, they're not winners for no reason. Why do you think they're not changing their ways?
I'm not sure. But we do see the first engagement, and they actually do seem to be changing it this time. We see Regret on that long flank. Jet buying time, and does punish somebody in the back.
Spike down.
Your ults to get him out to a safe position, and also gets info on Regret's position. Regret has a general idea where he is by hearing that the exit from the ult.
Turret down.
Oh, got that bot.
You see Regret getting that plant down. You're with that aggressive TP, and good play by Spaghetti.
Nice shot.
Last round in the half.
Spaghetti-o.
Alright, guys. Expect the other side to try to even it up.
And here they are changing it up, pushing through mid.
So they are changing it up.
Yeah, especially after those really shaky first few rounds. I think they want to try something different, and we see that here.
Cutting through.
Get out of my way.
Now, although the defenders can't see the attackers, they can probably deduce they're playing mid. Which we see them ready for.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and that was a nasty aggressive
Nice
push.
play by ETs. Now it's a commanding 7-5 lead.
Switching sides.
Now, this is still doable for our new attackers.
Yeah, they need this. They cannot go down 8-5. It will be very hard to win.
Placing swarm grenade.
Or 4 in a row.
Placing swarm grenade.
Luckily for them, this is the pistol round.
Placing.
Anything can happen, and it will give them a lot of momentum.
Yeah, we haven't seen anyone here go win 4 in a row, that's for sure. We saw a quick 3-0 lead, but not a 4. You know, they get settled and then they get set up, so definitely needed here. They go up 8-5, that means they won 3 in a row, right? So there you go. Oh, blue misses that opportunity.
Does get a little chip damage there on the real. Now yours actually pretty low from taking that chip shot and also damage from that turret.
One enemy remaining.
All players are low.
Okay, here we go, guys. The duel. Two blues low, wise guys low, Spaghetti with the shot!
Well, they sucked.
Another highlight shot. Of course, he just needed to chip him, right?
Yeah.
And now, 8-5. They need a miracle comeback here.
Regret and Stu Blue are in a terrible spot. They have no cash and match point.
I need a tank.
That's right. So this is pretty much what's the play here? They
Gotta do
this,
something
guys?
completely unexpected.
Here.
Let's
Here.
go see the ode to the comeback.
Strange thing is though, they seem to be saving. As if
Now-
they're willing
Yeah.
to trade.
Oh, and
One
off to
enemy
a
remaining.
terrible spot. And
And
there you
that's
go,
game.
the winner of the first ever 2v2 match. It's gonna be the team of ETs and
Spaghetti-o.
Alright, let's go interview these guys really quick.
Last player standing.
Alright guys, nice job. That was a pretty exciting match. It was close until the end where, you know, the winning team wins 4 in a row. Let's go talk to you guys and see what you guys thought of the game. Let's start first with ETs. ETs, I'm gonna call you ETs or ETTT.
Yeah. I mean, you can just call me Ethan. That's fine.
Ethan, there you go. Tell us about how you felt that game went. It was pretty even, pretty close, and then you guys just secured 4 in a row to finish it off.
Yeah. I mean, At the beginning, I don't know. It was just a little weird. I was playing a little shaky, and then in the latter half of the game, we kind of played more, once again. We played more together, and we just tried to play more like off of them, and we didn't play as aggressive, and it seemed to work really well.
Got it.
And,
yeah, and congratulations, you guys are the first winner, the winner of the first ever 2v2 mini match. And let's talk to Stu Blue. Good seeing you. You know, you guys started off great, and then you guys couldn't hang on, but you know, what did you take away from this?
I mean, we played good. I started to play bad after I died to the op like 3 rounds in a row. And that was pretty sure that's why main reason we lost. It's because of the op.
It's only the first mini tournament, so you guys can come back. You guys are a team. We'll have another one, and you guys can, you know, reconvene. You guys are a new team, right? So there you go. Regret, tell us about how this match went. How you plan on improving going for the next time we have a mini tourney.
Well, one of the things that I hope to improve on is never to play on Breezy Camp, and hopefully after that is never to play Killjoy on Breezy Camp. Killjoy and Breeze is a bit. It's not ideal, but maybe I'll practice the map a bit more. Maybe I'll practice a couple more agents on Breeze a bit more, maybe, and hopefully I'll have more time to prepare. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one.
And I'm going to call this next guy the MVP.
Spaghettio.
Spaghettio, congratulations to you and your team. Nice job.
Thank you. Thank you.
The first ever winner of our tourney.
Okay,
Give us something about how this tournament went for you and your team.
Well, I don't feel it's right to call me the MVP. I think Ethan did really good. I mean, yeah, I think Ethan did a lot better than me, especially in the second game. I think we did really good as a team. We did a practice 2v2 actually with Neutrophil and Miguela earlier yesterday.
Oh,
and
really?
Solidify our team synergy very well before the game. And so I'd like to thank them. And I think it was wonderful games. The last one was really close. Yeah, I was very scared with that one. But yeah, thank you. GG.
All right, congratulations, and we'll see you guys on the FSL StarCraft 1v1s, and then we'll do another one of these later on. But nice job, guys, and we'll get the next match ready. Stu Blue and Regret are not out yet. They're still in contention for second place, and we got our next match coming up. So we'll be right back. Let's see. I'm supposed to join, and I'm ready. This next match is the losers match. It's Regret versus Stu Blue, as we had mentioned. That's the loser, the winners. No, actually, no. It should be the losers first.
It should be the losers match, yeah.
Yeah, losers match first. So that would be Little Reaper, Dark Menace versus Miguela and Neutrophil. So let's get that set up. Let's get our caster set up, and let's get going.
Okay, setting up match now.
Well, it looks like I have a frozen camera, so let's just do this. Let's just get this cam turned off here.
Regret will be your co-caster.
Hello. What's going on?
Let's get these cameras on. The rest of the co-cast with me. Alrighty. We got our players ready. I'm going to shut off my camera because let's take a look at these players here for this losers match. It's Dark Menace, Little Reaper versus Neutrophil and Miguela. Let's do it, guys. Let's get this game going. Now, Regret will co-cast with me here. What do you think about this?
Oh, well, I do think these are two very solid teams. Looking forward to the little 1v1s we get to have, because based on skill level, it looks like Neutrophil will mainly be going up against Dark Menace, and Little Reaper will mainly be going up against Miguela. And especially the lower skill level ones, referring to Miguela and Little Reaper. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot out of them because they've both been popping off this entire tournament, so it's very exciting.
Got it. And you saying that this pretty good team, even though they're in the losers match, that just shows how good the players are.
Right.
All right, let's get this game started, guys.
Yep.
The map is gonna be Haven.
Correct. Which it's gonna be a little bit more. There's gonna be a little bit more variety on this map because unlike the other ones, it actually has 3 sites, A, B, and C, and that will probably affect the choices of some of the teams. We see Neutrophil going with his classic Cypher for the Cypher setups. Those are very strong, as Stu Blue and I encountered in our own game against Neutrophil, and Miguela going for for Phoenix, same comp. Dark Menace switching it up, switching from Reyna to Raze, which is we'll see how good of a choice it is. And Little Reaper locking in his smoke character once again, though however it is Oma instead of Brimstone this time. So we'll see how this works out for them.
Alright guys, we're about to get underway here.
Yep. Actually it just occurred to me that maybe Dark Menace's pick for Raze actually had a lot more thought to it behind what it may seem, because Raze, as you might be able to tell, actually uses a multitude of explosives. And Cypher's tripwires and traps and stuff, they can actually be destroyed by it. So
This should do.
we'll see if that comes into play.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Yeah, and tell us about the other player selections.
Well, Neutrophil's Cypher is, well, it's very standard Neutrophil, I would say, because he likes to play a bit defensive, but you kind of just walk into his traps because he knows exactly where you're coming. And Miguela, I think she's been practicing her Phoenix flashes, so we'll see how those pay off. Okay, so first off, it seems like they're taking very aggressive stances into A site from the defenders. So they're holding very close angles. Miguela is spotted. The Cypher trap is destroyed. Okay, let's see. So they're pushing both angles simultaneously. Neutrophil finds the pick onto Little Reaper, but Dark Menace's paint shells actually get the better of Miguela, since Dark Menace actually knew where Miguela was. So now it's just up to the two beasts of either team, both at full HP. Spike is down on the opposite side of Dark Menace, so he has to be getting that, and he clutches it out against Neutrophil. That was a pretty good pistol round from the attacker's side. So we'll see if it translates over to the next side, which is B.
Alright, there you go, first blood. 1-0.
For sure.
Or on the board anyway. And blood spilled plenty.
Oh, plenty for sure.
There.
We'll see how the defenders alter their strategy for the same setup, because Dark Menace and Neutrophil have been playing Valorant together for quite some time. So it's likely that Dark Menace actually knows all of the setups that Neutrophil has. So let's see if it pays off. Okay. Neutrophil spots Dark Menace in garage. Little Reaper pushes straight onto B site, tries to plant, is denied by Miguela. And yet again, it's the same 1v1. Except this time, Dark Menace has the spike. but it's actually very, very low HP. 1 HP, in fact. Spots the camera. Does not know where
Yeah, 1
Neutrophil
HP,
is.
you can poke him in the eye, he's dead.
You breathe on him. And Neutrophil is gonna get the tap. Oh, might be going for the knife here. And he whiffs! Oh my god! Okay, let's see it, let's see it, let's see it, let's see it. It's a form of BM, but it's friendly BM, and he actually loses the duel. Oh no.
On him. That was a big backfire.
Oh
Cannot
no,
take that
no,
risk
no.
when you're dealing
Don't
with...
do it.
Yeah, that was
Dark
not...
Menace laments on this, typing bro in the chat.
That's gonna be
And-
highlighted.
It's going in all of the reels.
Especially since they needed that win, you know? That should have been 1-1.
Right, they really need that momentum, but we'll see what they can do here on
Still
the
early.
on the C side. Actually, their economy isn't that bad because they can actually afford vandals, but they likely don't have full utility. Dark Menace catches Miguela. Miguela not able to get the pick off of Dark Menace, who's collecting the orb. It looks like Neutrophil actually just wants Miguela to hold onto the site as he's on a massive flank and they're not expecting him. So Miguela running away a little bit, coming into garage, trying to push from there. And Dark Menace checking all the corners, might start to suspect a flank now.
Last player standing.
Okay, EJ not waiting.
Enemy remaining.
And Dark Menace holding a corner very well, and it's the same 1v1 yet again. Dark Menace actually gets tagged by his tripwire, and Neutrophil finds the kill here. And it was a very good setup. I was talking earlier about how Dark Menace knew all of Neutrophil's tricks, but in the end, the tripwire gets the better of him.
Yeah,
Spike is
nice.
defused. And there's our momentum. Actually, if you were watching Neutrophil's point of view as he was pushing down the C long,
This is a nice spot.
he actually saw Little Reaper, but Little Reaper didn't see him. So he could have waited to see if Dark Menace would have peeked out, and he could have gotten 2 kills for free. But it looks like he learned from his past mistakes and takes the kill immediately.
Yeah, you know, in the last game that Little Reaper played, he got killed 3 times by a person he didn't see, right?
Right.
So do you think he just has to improve his awareness? Or is this
Yeah,
just...
awareness, because, well, the one thing you could be aware of in that situation is that, well, they were pushing onto C sites, and they're checking all the corners, wall banging boxes, looking everywhere, right? But they did not find Neutrophil anywhere. So it's at that point where you start to suspect a flank coming out, right? And Neutrophil just holding the site very well, peeking at the right times, using his tripwires effectively. Secures the round, but no flank needed.
Yeah, they tie it up.
They tie it up 2-2. And this is momentum, right? So the attackers actually had a lot of momentum in the beginning, but now that's been taken away by Neutrophil. So now the economy is actually pretty similar now since they both won 2 rounds, but since the defenders' 2 rounds have been more recent, they're actually ahead in economy right now. But just the slightest. So 2 ultimates are ready, Mind Theft, rather, from Neutrophil, which allows him to see the positions of all 2 players on the map, which is usually more useful in 5v5s. But it's still pretty good. And Dark Menace's ultimate, which it's a big rocket, and you can shoot it at things, and that's really all you need to know, you know? Okay, looks like there's actually been a mishap. The attackers have planted on the wrong site.
Oh. And what do you mean by that?
Well, you're supposed to... The rules of the tournament are that you go from A to B to C, and then back to A, and you rotate around like that, right? Well, it looks like that... Yeah, it looks like the attackers actually... I don't know if they did it on purpose, but they actually went to the wrong site. So
it didn't really do anything. Because if they had won, right, then there should be a ruling, right?
Right. We'll have to be paying better attention to this next tournament, but in the end, there's nothing you can do, I guess.
This goes here.
Well, nothing that's fair.
That goes there.
I mean,
Looks
it
like
sounds
we're
to me,
going to
if
C
you have a
again.
rule, you don't actually award the win if you put it in the wrong spot in the first place.
Well, I mean, oh, it looks like we're resetting that round.
But they won. What's the difference?
We'll see, we'll see. I actually don't know a lot about how these. Oh wow, okay. So the score is now 2-2 instead of 2-3, and it looks like the attackers will have to be going.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at
All
these
right.
players once again.
Right. We'll see if the
Getting
same
ready.
thing ends up happening on the same round that already happened. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Goes here.
The barriers are actually a bit glitched out, and actually most of the things are glitched out
there.
since they rolled back one
get
round.
set up.
Yeah, welcome
But
everyone.
it-
This is a special tournament for.
FSL Season 4.
This is the losers match. Winner will face you guys.
Yes, they will.
Unfortunately, whoever loses
All right.
is out.
Correct. That is correct.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
Miguela getting the
Spike
peek onto
down
Little
B.
Reaper. Little Reaper not checking his corners correctly, but Miguela spraying through the smoke gets both of them. And this is exactly what I wanted to see from her in this game. The frags are amazing from Miguela. She's gotten so much better at the game recently.
She won that one, right?
Yes, she did. She got
Nice
she got all the kills mostly without the help of Neutrophil.
This is a
Alright,
nice
well, here
Um,
goes.
Right, we're going back to C.
2.
It is indeed. So
here.
the momentum has been mostly on the defender's side
This should do.
for the last has been on the defender's side for the last 3 rounds. So let's see if they can make use of that. Neutrophil has a nice one-way setup. So what a one-way actually is I don't know if you don't know what a one-way is. It's basically a smoke, but it makes it so that you can see the enemy while they cannot see you, and it's extremely valuable.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Right. So since Neutrophil has been playing Cypher for so long,
One enemy remaining.
oh, Little Reaper actually gets the teleport kill onto Miguela. Miguela not expecting it, but since Neutrophil, like I was saying, since Neutrophil's been playing Cypher for so long, he knows all of these one-way setups so that he can get the most value out of his smoke. Okay. Actually, Neutrophil wins the duel on Dark Menace there.
Yep.
Low HP, albeit.
And
And knows exactly where Little Reaper is. Whiffs. Okay. Little Reaper has not pulled out the
plant,
cam.
though.
Oh, he actually does have the plant down, but
Yeah.
it's just a matter of Little Reaper. Can he defend the spike now from Neutrophil,
Yep.
who is on the prowl? Little Reaper retreating back into Garage. Neutrophil tapping spike. And Little Reaper caught with his utility out. That is not what you want to be doing in a 1v1.
Yeah, I felt like he left that too strong, right?
You forget.
Like he left
Alright.
that in
Always
there.
play
I
high
think he could have
stakes.
done a little bit better on that. What do you think?
Left what exactly?
He left the spike and he didn't really pay attention to, or what do you think he should have done better?
I think something that he could have done better is, if he's gonna use well, see, the reason he got killed was, it was because he was in his, when Omen wants to put down smokes, he can't actually see the area in front of him, so he becomes virtually blind while he's putting down smokes. And it looked like Little Reaper wanted to put down some smokes, but, it didn't work out because that's when Neutrophil peeked him, so if he wanted to put down smokes at all.
That was.
Oh, Neutrophil gets a very early pick on Dark Menace.
Yeah, that's.
Pushing into sewer,
Like he
finds Little
surprised him
Reaper,
there.
sees him, knows he's in the corner. It's a very nice hot hands coming out from Miguela, which is the fire on the ground, but Little Reaper is not there anymore. Okay, tags Miguela just for a little bit. Looks like he's trying to go back to main, where Miguela will be waiting for him.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, Little Reaper gets the best out of Miguela, although is only 15 HP. Let's see if Neutrophil will play off the fact that he's very low HP.
Oh, he gets caught doing.
Once again! Oh no, Little
Oh,
Reaper, when you're in those 1v1 duels, you cannot have your utility out of it.
Well, 5-2 lead now. It's a pretty big lead at this point.
Yeah. So, it's actually, yeah, it's a very big streak from the defenders, and we're talking about momentum, and this is exactly what momentum wants. You want as many rounds in a row as possible in order to disrupt your opponent's economy as much as you can. So, judging from the attackers' positions, it looks like they're pushing into Garage, which is exactly where Neutrophil is playing and ready.
Come on, let's go!
An ultimate coming out from Magella, able to scout out the area, sees that there's none main yet. And Neutrophil, taking note of this, will be... Oh, that was very close to being a double peek. Neutrophil would not have won that, I
enemy
believe.
remaining.
He has Spike down, though,
down,
so
mid.
that's very good. Dark Menace playing a very close angle, waiting for either one of them to pop out, and not expecting there, but there are very many obstacles in his way if he wants to get the spike down.
You got the view in his camera here too.
Yes, he's checking his corners very quickly, gets the cam down.
Somebody out.
Boombots into garage to delay Neutrophil if he ever wanted to push into them.
One enemy
Finds
remaining.
Magella, takes 0 damage, now it's a 1v1. Neutrophil has a slight advantage.
0 damage. I thought he almost clipped him in there, but I guess not.
Right, and Neutrophil actually has an advantage here because Dark Menace does not have the spike down, and Neutrophil still has both his trap wires up. So, yeah, let's see what use you can make of this.
30 seconds
Here's
left.
Dark Menace on the B site, and is zoned out by this grenade. And Dark Menace still does not have the plant. And it's the 1v1, comes down to the 1v1, and Dark Menace is just faster with the tap. Gets plant down, wins the round.
Yeah,
and
much needed. Much needed.
right. So let's see if they can gain their momentum back here from that round. And yes, we're going C. Dark Menace. Oh man. Actually, it might have gone unnoticed the whole night, but there are a lot of skins, like Valorant skins, in play that are like gun skins that are in play that are really, really good. For example, Neutrophil's Ruination set. It's clean and it looks great, and I think. Oh, actually, enough about skins though. They're pushing the wrong side again.
They are?
Despite Neutrophil's calling out of C in the party chat. Actually, maybe it is part of the strat. It looked like they were trying to push it to A, but then they realized mid-round. So it looks like they're going to C from a very unorthodox angle, and Neutrophil is expecting it.
Last player standing.
Knows where the
One
second
enemy
is.
remaining.
Magella and Dark Menace in a
Spike
1v1.
down, C.
Magella with the upper hand. Knows where... And gets the kill on Dark Menace in garage. That was a very, very
Wow,
good.
that
very,
was
very
a
good.
pretty sweet play by
By Magella. Yes. Yeah, it looks like I actually don't know if it was part of the strat or if they just messed up, but they ended up going A and then from A to
Sometimes you
C.
need luck, right? Not luck or part of the strat. Doesn't matter, they get that win.
Well, I think that was more unlucky than lucky for the attackers here. But
63.
What to make of it? Neutrophil peeking down long with here with a scope, trying to catch one of them off guard.
One enemy remaining.
And he does, finds the
Spike
spike.
down A.
Dark Menace, now that he knows
all
that
up to him.
somebody is watching long, pushes into sewer,
Okay.
where Magella is waiting for him. Not expecting Neutrophil though to be pushed up that far, and Neutrophil does get the pick.
And now, that is a big lead.
Right. The momentum is very, very much in the defender's favor. Even though the attackers were able to secure that one round, one round is not enough if you want a lot of money to buy a lot of guns. So, let's see what the attackers can do on a low econ, because if they can get a low econ win, and get the momentum into their favor, then they actually still might have a chance. So, let's see. Okay, Boombot into garage, trying to zone out the area. Some very nice smokes from Little Reaper coming out onto the B site, isolating their plant spot, although gets hit by a trap wire. So now they know exactly where they are. Magella on a very aggressive position, gets a pick and runs away, and actually goes back into the fray to tag Dark Menace, and Dark Menace has to get the spike down. Okay, Neutrophil on a flank. Dark Menace not expecting him this time.
Spike planted.
Goes.
Knows where Dark Menace is. Let's see. And Dark Menace is not watching. Actually, Dark Menace is now watching.
Cage trigger.
Okay, they know where each other are. Dark Menace considerably lower, and actually gets the duel win. Oh my goodness.
Last
Okay.
round before the
I mean,
switch.
it's a little bit demoralizing, but it's not the end of the world for the defenders here because they still have a 3-round lead, and it is match point. Okay.
Well, it's first to 9, guys. Those watching, so.
Right. So once they switch sides here, it's gonna be very important to win this next pistol round. But for now, we're on round 12, and despite being able to buy, Neutrophil actually opts for the judge instead. And now the judge, it's a gun, but a lot of people dislike it because of its potential to hold very close angles very effectively.
You see that? There's like a little keychain hanging off it. What the heck is that?
Right. It's called it's actually a gun buddy,
Oh.
and you can hang those on your guns as cosmetic. But actually, Little Reaper with a teleport onto site catches Neutrophil off guard, and but it's traded out. Yep, traded out by Vangela. Vangela ulting into site, trying to find Dark Menace. Will she get the kill? Oh, just barely ran out of time there. Though she did tag Dark Menace about a little bit.
Spike planted.
Dark Menace gets spiked down, plays around the box, and Miguela does not know where to shoot from.
Fire in the hole!
Okay. Oh, the ultimate actually misses on Miguela, and Dark Menace is in a very bad spot now because he's low HP, and Miguela knows exactly where he is.
Careful now.
Okay. Has a nice molly, taps the spike, and actually gets the 1v1 win against Dark Menace. Miguela is insane.
That was definitely
clutch.
Clutch.
Oh, just as Phoenix says,
Switching
Miguela
sides.
is. We have to compile a list of all the good plays Miguela has done because there are a lot.
Well,
But-
we have this VOD recorded, right? It'll be on YouTube too, so.
That's right. Yeah, Miguela really should. Miguela really deserves a highlight.
Yeah, that was
But
a nice play.
enough of that. Let's talk about our teammate Neutrophil. Now that he's on the attacker side, he's going to be the one pushing into the defenses of Dark Menace and Little Reaper, which means that he can't as effectively use his setups. What he can do though is he can check to see if they're making a big flank, but looks like the defenders are not going to be doing that. So I think it's safe to say that Neutrophil's effectiveness regarding his utility mostly has been diminished greatly as he switches from defender to attacker. Now Dark Menace holding a very close angle. Miguela is not expecting him. Okay, this is very good trigger discipline, but it's not the same as what Neutrophil did on the B site last half, because Dark Menace actually gets the tap on both players, and that is
They
peak
need
trigger
more
discipline.
than that. They need 3 more of that, or 4 more of that.
They definitely do, but winning the pistol round is actually probably the most important round in any Valorant game because the pistol round actually makes it so that it's the momentum thing, right? Valorant has a lot about momentum, right? So if they can get that momentum, they can pretty much win the game. So
When
now
you're
that they have
talking
that
about
momentum,
it's financial momentum, correct?
correct. So that means, look, if you actually look at the buys coming out of the defender side, which just won, is Dark Menace and Little Reaper, actually is able to afford bigger and better guns than the attackers, which have not bought anything in an attempt to save. So that means that the defenders are able to win duels a lot more cleanly and easily than the attackers. That also means that if the attackers can find an easy pick at all on the defenders, it'll be super good. No. Like I was saying, that was the duel with a classic versus the Spectre. Usually expect the Spectre to win in longer range scenarios. But Neutrophil does not find any damage. And there you go. There's another 1v1 on the other side of the B side. Little Reaper versus Miguela, where she gets the better of him. But now that they full saved, let's see what they can do with a buy. So Neutrophil and Miguela coming in with full buys, Vandals, and heavy shields. So Now that you saw how the Spectres outmatched the Classic in the last round, correct?
Yep.
Now that they have Spectres, they can't effectively buy a new gun without wasting a lot of money. Because the Spectre, it's not a ideal gun, but it's not a waste either. So what they call it is bonus, right? A bonus means that you use the gun that you had last round. And the Spectre on the third round is actually a very good example of that, because they bought it, but they don't have enough money to buy a new gun entirely.
One enemy remaining.
And that looks like it's about to be their downfall, because since the attackers saved on the second round after they lost, they actually have enough money to fully buy. And now that's making the difference against the Spectres. And that is it. That's the game.
And there you go, guys.
It was a very back and forth game. There was a lot of momentum swings, financial decisions.
Nice job. They move on for the final match tonight.
They do. And it's going to be a very, very exciting match because, well, Dark Menace and...
Alright,
yeah.
so, very interesting, exciting game there. Let's chat first with and say goodbye to our players that are eliminated. That would be Dark Menace and Little Reaper. Little Reaper, tell us about the game. How'd you feel about this last match? Okay, I think we have audio issues for Little Reaper. Let's go talk to Dark Menace. What are your thoughts on the game and the match?
Well, kind of sad that we lost. Sometimes we actually forgot which side to go, which kind of messed up our plan. And, I mean, I think we could have won that, but we just made a few mistakes.
Well, it was close enough at 8-6 at one point. So, nice job on this first tournament. We'll see you on the next one. So now let's chat with Miguela. How do you feel winning?
I feel good because it was like I was very scared that they would start to actually win. I mean, I was scared too in the beginning, but I felt like more scared once they started to like come back. But I'm so happy that we won. It was a good game. It was
30
very
seconds
fun.
left.
And Neutrophil, tell us about this whole, playing with Miguela. Now you're ready for your next match. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we haven't actually had much practice together, so, I mean, these games are helping us warm up. This will be our third match today, so this will be a rematch too, so I think we might be able to take it.
Alright, let's get the next match set up. Good luck. The final match. Who will come in second place in this 2v2? Alright guys, it looks like we're getting set up here. It'll be this match. I'm excited to see who is going to move on. Who is going to win? It's a rematch actually. Let's go check out, make sure that the players' cams are ready. We're missing one more cam. Let's get Stu Blue's cams on. They're doing their selections. After that, we'll get them hopped on. There's Stu Blue. We're all set now. We are on Icebox. And welcome everybody. This is a special edition 2v2 Valorant mini tournament.
FSL Season 4.
this is our final match tonight, and we'll be back with more Valorant action after our regular season FSL 1 versus 1 StarCraft for these players. We are going to be in a map called Icebox. Well, guys, I'll be commentating this. Unfortunately, I am not that good with Valorant, so I'll do my best. Just give you... I'll let you guys... You know, if you guys know how Valorant works, you'll know better than me. So... No. Anyway, here we go. Getting started now. I'll let you guys figure out what's going on. Hopefully Valorant does have the graphics and the stats, all that popping up for you. Also the observing I'll be doing. I got my hands full on production, commentary, and observing.
I have the spike.
Actually, I'm gonna have Dark Menace
screen
commentate
down.
here with me because it's very important that we do have.
Here.
Last player standing.
So there you go. Dark Menace will be commentating with me.
One enemy remaining.
And nice play by
Spike down
right
A.
there. So you can tell us some. Dark Menace is here to help us with, you know, what the strategy that we're seeing here with players. And I think that was won by who won that one? I didn't see. I was pressing production.
The serious people seem to have won that round.
Well, whatever. Let's go. This is the second one.
Hello?
Okay, you're good now. Alright, so
Good work. Good work.
the second match of this final. Well, this is the final match.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
nice shot by Stu Blue. That was
Spike
far.
down B.
Tell us what they're doing.
Blocking sight.
Last
Seems to be
player
pushing
standing.
for an aggressive play there and got a good pick on Miguela. Regret seems to be corner camping. Ooh, but something.
It does not pay off on that. And the clutch play by
Neutrophil.
Alright, quick 2-0 lead. I believe Neutrophil was also the one to finish off the last one. So. Quick 2-0 lead for them.
Now, Furious people seem to have taken a lead, unlike last series, which was pretty close.
So tell us about what the plan here is. What are you noticing?
One enemy remaining.
Well, I noticed the serious people, aka something and Miguela, seem to be playing a slow and methodical push. Well, Regret and Stu Blue seem to be pushing aggressively, which causing them to die really quickly.
I think that was Neutrophil again, 3 in a row with the plays.
Neutrophil.
Seems that something and Miguela seem to be going for a split push.
Let's take at least one
Stu
down with
Blue
us.
and Regret seem to notice that they were on the wrong side and they're rotating back over to B.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give us some of these, what the teams are trying to do. Just because some players may not understand what's going on, what the flanking strategies are, etc. What are you seeing? And why is he shooting to let himself be known?
One enemy remaining.
Blue has
Spike down B,
and it's harder to track where it's coming from. Also, it has more ammo than another
Last
gun like
player
a Frontier,
standing.
a classic, so he can just spray it, maybe get some hits off, and do some chip damage. He seems to be making a lot of noise around Regret. Ooh, and he doesn't check his corner. Regret.
And they get on the board. Get that win. They needed that.
Now, regret.
Well, once Something and Miguel seem to change up their plays, it hasn't worked, so they're seeming to go back to their original strategy.
And explain to us that original strategy. What exactly is their original strategy?
Well, they're slowly pushing, checking corners, and they're actually playing off of how Stu Blue and Regret are pushing up every round aggressively. Stu Blue seems to have taken pipes and camping this corner.
Toxins going up.
Something has his ultimate, which he'll probably ult in and stun Sight.
Here.
Come on, let's go!
Off your
Regret
feet!
ult.
one enemy remaining.
Ooh, go to something ult.
Spike down A. Flawless.
And something to check pipes. Gets a
So
good
that was
pick up.
Regret again. Nice play.
Regret.
All right, let's go. So it's 2-3 now.
Well, Blue seems to going for an aggressive push again. To maybe get a good headshot.
One enemy
Ooh,
remaining.
and he gets the kill on something.
Yeah, exactly. The headshot that you just said.
Miguel seems to be backing off, and Stu Blue and Regret are pushing up to get the kill. Miguel, if you're in the updraft, checking top. Oh, and she gets a
remaining.
good kill off. She knows Regret's close somewhere, so she's checking her corners and.
Toxins going up.
Oh, nice play by Miguel.
Miguel is full health and has a bunch of utility. She can still take sight. Isaac's in a very aggressive and vulnerable position.
Toxin screen down.
Regret seems to think that Miguela is coming from mid. Miguela seems to be wrapping around the yellow, looking for Isaac, aka Regret.
Toxins going up.
Miguela puts up her wall, and she's gonna go for the plant. Inside of nest. Oh, but she goes around. Ooh, barely kills Regret. Oh, but Regret pulls out his knife.
Wow. So clutch play. Well, not the clutch play, but great play. Oh, it was actually a clutch play too. Okay, well, I was using the regular description that it was a clutch play, but not really the real clutch play, but accidentally I said the right thing.
That each team are very tight in economic wise. But something in the
Last player standing.
Spike
down A.
Pipes and get a good pick on Miguela. Regret spot something.
Going up.
They both know where they are. They're playing slow and they backed off. Ooh, Regret's pushing up. Something going for the flank around mid. Something coming up. He's gonna see Stu Blue.
Last player
And he
standing.
gets the kill
Oh
off.
yeah, he didn't.
Regret knows where he is, and Regret's in an unknown spot. Ooh, but he misses this flash, and flashes himself actually. They're playing slow on sight.
Here it is.
Uses.
It's all about this. The edge
Oh,
shot.
he pulls out Smolly and dies.
Oh man, it's the timing of that, right?
Neutrophil.
All right, big lead now at 5-2. Now what are we seeing here? The economy.
Well, Regret and Blue Blue have barely any money, and they seem to be saving this round while Something and Miguel have a huge economic lead, and they also have a scoreboard lead by a lot.
Keep up.
All right, well here you go. Okay. Regret and Stu Blue really need this.
They're going for an aggressive play because they're saving. They're trying to get a good pick off of them, maybe win the round. Knives, and it's pushing up aggressively. So is Regret. They spot Miguela. Regret's wrapping around. It seems that Regret forced instead of saving.
One enemy
because
remaining.
Stu Blue has his knives, so
Spike
he
down,
could
attacker
save.
spawn. Flawless.
Ooh, Stu Blue gets a good headshot on it off of him.
Yeah,
And
Stu Blue with the
Here.
play. Nice job. They needed that win.
Stu Blue and Regret caught up economic wise, but Miguela and Something are still rich.
Yeah, and that's the credits right there that you see, right? Yeah, that is pretty big.
Regret and Stu Blue have an actual economic
This is gonna
lead
be
this time
fun.
because they saved last round. Regret seems to be playing an off angle on top of screens. Stu Blue pushes up, gets spotted, and dashes away.
Going up.
Regret drops on screens. And Something and Miguela.
One
slowly
enemy
push it.
remaining.
Ooh,
Spike
Miguela
down
falls.
A.
Spike's here.
Ooh, and
Looks like
Stu
I
Blue
have
gets the
stolen.
2K out.
Stu Blue getting close to evening it up. There you go.
Well, just a good comeback so far. They have a huge economic lead now, and Something and Miguel will have to save this round. It seems that they're light by. Oh wait, they're forcing.
What are they doing? What was the plan?
They're going for a light play, probably playing aggressive to get some picks. Miguel spots Regret. Sprays with the nose, but whiffs her shots. Regret backs off. Ooh, but he spots.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
Neutrophil gets a pick off. They don't know.
Flash out.
One enemy
Yellow.
remaining.
The shot.
Spike down B.
Stublet spikes need to push.
I'm here to make money, not
He can
spend
back
it.
off and Something gets the pick.
Neutrophil.
Only 3 more wins. It's a small lead though.
Something and Miguel seem to have well, they're in a really good position. They don't need it. If they don't even win any more rounds, they're still in a really good position. But economic-wise, they're really close.
So they're switching guns there, huh?
Yeah, Miguel seems to be wanting the skid, and she just got some. Miguel pushes in. Looking around, not spotting. Stu Blue goes for the aggressive peek. Doesn't see anyone yet. But Miguel is in front of him.
Last player standing.
Miguel
Spike
does
down
regret.
A.
Stu Blue's position is unknown to Something. Pulls out his knife and is slowly pushing in. Not aware of where Stu Blue is. Ooh.
One enemy
And he gets a good
remaining.
pick off Regret. Oh, but Stu Blue peeked and trades. Winning the round.
Last round in the half.
So close, guys.
Well, Miguel and something seem to have enough money to buy this round. Something goes for the operator play, which he's performed very well in the last few games.
Gun here.
Stublu goes for the operator too. Stublu seems to have the advantage because he can dash away after the shot, and he's on the fence, so he doesn't.
One enemy remaining.
He gets the pick on Miguela.
Spike down B.
Spike's here.
Wait for it to drop, and they both miss the shots. He flashes, pushes. Oh wait.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, he gets the good
Drop the
pick on
spike.
Stublu. No idea where Regret is. Though Regret is flanking slowly. Something pushes out, and he's gonna fake plant? No. Regret has this huge fight. Something has no idea where he is.
Let's
He goes for the plant in an aggressive spot.
Spike planted.
Isaac or Regret mollies and spots him. They both know each other. Something really low. He has to play in a less aggressive spot, waiting for the defuse. Regret flashes and peeks, not seeing him. Based off of the plan, Regret probably assumes he's on CT. He checks the area. Ooh, and he gets the pick. He doesn't know something's there. Something gives them the lead, 7-5.
Switching sides.
All right, it's game lead again, but it's getting close to that 9.
Well, if Miguel and something can win this, they can easily win because winning the round will give them a huge lead economic-wise, and it might even demoralize the enemy team. Miguel and something seems to be going for an aggressive peek. Stublu takes out, looking for corners. Miguel puts up her wall and her smoke to prevent them from pushing. Ooh, they hear Stublu and know where he's. Ooh, Regret
Last player standing.
Ooh, Regret with the 2K.
Regret.
And a one game lead again. Getting close there, guys.
Stublu and Regret have a chance of turning the tides and go for the comeback because they won pistol round and they have a huge economic lead now. They can they're probably gonna force so they can come back.
Stay safe.
Something is going for the shorty camp. While Regret and Stublu go for a basic push. Pushing down, Regret checks his corner and grabs orb. They start pushing in, not caring about how much.
Last player standing.
Ooh, Stublu checks the corner and gets solution going.
Flawless.
Oh, but they spot Miguel and they kill it.
And it's tied up. Here you go, guys.
Well, something and Miguel saved. They're now able to full buy, which they do. Stublu and Regret are bonusing, so they have more money.
All right, we got our
Toxins
point
going
of
up.
view here.
Something is going for the quick flank against Stublu and Regret. They're not suspecting a flank. Stublu and Regret go for a basic push, slowly checking corners, smoking yourself in. Stublu go for the quick plant not checking any corners.
Spike planted.
He dashes away, and they play post plant. Something has this huge flank.
Toxin
They
screen
have no
down.
idea who he is.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, something. They both know where Regret is, and he's one tap. He flashes out. Doesn't flash anybody. Oh, they take the round. So, something and Miguel don't have much of an economic lead because Regret and Stu lose bonus.
Flawless.
How demoralizing.
Miguel.
Toxins going up.
Alright, game point here, I guess. Match point.
Well, for this round, even if Stu Blue and Regret win, but they might not have enough money for next round if they both die. Both teams are able
Well,
to
if they
qualify.
both die, they're done because it's first to 9.
Well, they can still win by planning the
Let's have
spike
some fun.
and both dying, and the enemy team isn't able to defuse.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Something going for the aggressive peek. Goes for the one tap, but misses.
Lock in sight.
Blue smokes enough for Gret.
Joke's over!
And he
You're
ults in.
dead!
Gret flashes in and is checking corners, pushing towards site. Check out. He seems to have kind of wasted that ultimate. He just used it to check corners.
One enemy remaining.
Something gets
Spike
a good
down,
wall
B.
Stu Blue.
Yeah, he just shot right through that. Got a gun that could do
Oh,
that.
and something kills Regret, winning them second place.
And we have our winner.
One enemy remaining.
Miguel. Neutrophil.
Alright guys, let's chat with you guys. That was pretty exciting, pretty close. What do you guys think? Let's start with you, Regret.
I think that's one of the highlights, or one of the things that I noticed that was really difficult to work with in this match was actually Neutrophil's pick on Breach, because in the past games I've actually been watching Neutrophil play a lot of defensive agents like Cypher, and the pick from Breach caught me a bit off guard because I didn't really know how he was gonna play with the agent. So
Yeah,
that was
and
interesting.
yeah, and that's fine though. You know, at least you know what to do for the next ones. This is not the last. We'll have more of these. Stu Blue, tell us how you felt. How did it go for you tonight? You guys got to this final match.
It was
What do you
fun,
think?
but I think the main reason we lost was basically his breach pick. And when I saw that Miguel picked when she picked Viper, I thought she'd have lineups, and I was kind of scared at the start. And also, I think I could have played better, and I didn't play as good as I could have.
Well, you guys are a new team too, right? So it happens, and you guys did get to the final match to be second place. So we'll track these standings, though. We'll track how these go. We'll have more tournaments, but tonight's winners are Neutrophil and Miguela as second place, and then of course we saw Spaghettio and ET come in. So let's talk with you first, Miguela. What do you think? How did it go for you? How do you feel about winning?
I was very scared since we lost to them in the beginning. And well, I think that's all I can say. Just very scared, and I'm happy that we won.
And yep, indeed. And Neutrophil, tell us how you feel. How did your plan go? Did it go as expected? You did end up winning. It was really close.
Yeah. I was really worried about this one too, but as Regret and Stu Blue said, yeah, the Breach pick, I picked that to throw them off, but yeah, it worked out pretty well.
All right. Well, congratulations. We'll see you guys on the regular season of
FSL Season 4.
This is just a teaser for our other games. We'll do some other games, Minecraft, Overwatch, etc. But we are now back to the regularly scheduled programming of StarCraft 1-on-1. So good luck, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, there you go, guys. I am going to be signing off. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll do more of these. And we'll see you guys later. Check out FSL. We'll be playing Wednesday and Fridays. Starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. That would be StarCraft. So, see you guys later.